This morning we're going to get really super curious about the breath and relaxation. And relaxation can feel like a bit of an optional extra, in our busy lives, and we don't always give ourselves the time and space to relax because it feels like it's a luxury. But of course, the reality is that unless we can relax and find these pockets to switch from the stress response into the relaxation response, if we don't do that, the way that stress impacts us just gets bigger and bigger like a snowball. I'm really looking forward to this practice, and it's a really simple one, and you might have done it before. It's called box breathing, and first of all, I'll start from the beginning. What we're going to do is we're going to get really super curious about our breath and just really notice how you're breathing right now in this moment. In fact, even as I'm talking right now, maybe you can even begin to notice how you're breathing. Now, often in a busy world, in a busy life, our default tends to be that we start breathing up here. And this is when we're stressed, we start to breathe up here. We use the muscles, they're kind of I can't remember what they call them now, my mind's gone blank. We recruit these muscles, so our intercostal muscles here and in our chest, and we start breathing up here. And even when I do that, I can feel it's more stressful. When we're relaxed, we're calm, start to breathe lower down. It starts to come from the diaphragm. The diaphragm starts to gradually, it's kind of like, contracting and expanding as we breathe in and out. And there's that which starts to calm our nervous system. And so when we first bring our attention to our breath, I really like to do that before doing any breath exercises because it allows your mind to start noticing. And that's the noticing that we need to bring into daily life of where am I breathing right now, because it gives us a clue about where's my nervous system right now. And then we'll just gently move into box breathing. We'll only do 5 rounds of box breathing, and I'll explain what it is in a moment, before moving on to just noticing the sensations in our body and just observing the breath again. And maybe there'll be a change to the breath, maybe there won't, but maybe you'll just start to gradually see that the breath can sink down lower into the body, and you can just have a moment of calming. And it's really powerful, and you can use these techniques in little bite-sized chunks throughout the day. You don't have to wait till you've got a special window and a nice time that hopefully you've created for yourself now. So box breathing, really simple. And again, you might, as I say, you may have come across this before. And it's called box breathing because essentially what we do is it's like a box. So we breathe in for 4 seconds. That's the one side of the box. We pause and hold the breath for 4 seconds. And then we exhale for 4 seconds. And then we hold it for 4 seconds. So there's our box. So we inhale, hold, exhale, hold. And it's like a box. Isn't that what old, it was the dance move. And so I'll just guide you through, and I'll count you through for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you need to do is just follow along. And if your breath takes a moment to get into that rhythm, that's okay too. Sometimes the breath it gives us a clue about what's going on for us. So there's no perfect, there's no expectation of it being perfect. It's just about setting an intention to bring that focus to our breath, which helps our whole system just calm down and bring that sense of relaxation and spaciousness to the things that are going on for us. So, are we ready? Let's do this. So, first thing to do is gently close down your eyes and then notice your posture. We don't need to do anything special with our posture. We're just finding a space between active and relaxed. And depending on how your day's been, you might already have been on the go, or you might be still in the sluggish half sleep of trying to get out of bed. Either way, we want to find a place where we are paying attention and alert, but we're not holding it tight. So that's the place we're looking for. And as thoughts come up, because they will, no matter how many times you close your eyes, thoughts will arise. That's what your mind is there to do. It's called being human. Just notice and gently bring your attention back. So as we go through this whole practice, just gently bring your mind back any time that it wanders. And trying to bring a sense of ease to that process. So there's no need to beat yourself up, get cross with yourself or your mind. It's just what your mind does. So just gently bring it back. It's giving you clues about what's going on for you. So maybe already with your eyes closed, your body can begin to just let go. So if you can just loosen your hands, feel your feet on the floor, on the bed or the chair. Let your shoulders drop. Maybe even begin to feel your face soften, your belly soften. And bring your attention to your breath. Where is your breath today? Can you notice where your breathing is most obvious? Maybe you notice the cool air entering your nostrils or your mouth. Maybe you notice your chest rising and falling. Maybe the breath even feels a little bit difficult to find, like you're having to try, your mind's getting involved. Maybe you notice your rib cage expanding. Or maybe you notice your belly and a gentle rising and falling of your belly as you breathe. Just allow your attention to settle on the breath and on that rising and falling, just letting the breath be in its own natural rhythm. Again, noticing if there's a tendency to try to control the breath, make it do something, or even if it becomes momentarily difficult while you pay attention, just be aware of the thoughts without holding on to them, and aware of the sensations elsewhere in your body without letting it take your whole focus. Maybe even aware of the sounds around you, but allowing your full attention to be with the breath. That rising and falling. We'll come back to this effortless breathing after we've done 5 rounds of box breathing. That inhaling and pausing, exhaling and pausing. And I'll guide you through by gently counting, and you can follow along if that feels comfortable for you, knowing that with each breath that we slow down, we extend and we pause, we're sending that message, that signal back to our nervous system to say that all is well and our body can be calm and resting and relaxing. So we'll begin now. We'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale, hold the breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do one extra. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently let the breath come back to a natural rhythm. Let go of all trying and effort. And just see if you can allow the breath to be slow and steady. Bringing your awareness to the belly. And I often find it helps me if I put my hand or both hands on my belly bringing my awareness to the feel of my belly pressing against my hand. As I breathe in, feel the belly rise up into my hand. As I breathe out, the belly falls away, rising into the hand, falling, dropping away. As that air fills the lungs, pushes the diaphragm and the belly out, and then releases. Seeing if you can allow the exhale to be effortless and the inhale to just come on its own, rising and falling. And if your mind's wandering, just gently bringing it back to the breath. And if the breath is very subtle down in the belly for you, if you notice that you're still breathing quite high up in your chest, that's okay too. You can put a hand on your chest if it helps, to just gradually encourage that awareness of the breath, that noticing. And it's that noticing which brings that capacity to change it, for it to change just on its own without you trying to force it. Just like you can't force yourself to sleep, you can't force yourself to relax. You just create the conditions with your own attention. And we'll have a few minutes now to just be with the breath and that rising and falling, and to give you somewhere to anchor your attention. Just as you inhale, just note the word rising in your mind. As you notice that rising, again, maybe against your hand, or maybe just noticing the belly rising. And then as you breathe out, note the word falling. Rising, falling. Rising, falling. Just noting in your own rhythm, your own time, without controlling the breath, just noting exactly as it comes. And we'll take a couple of minutes of quiet to just gently note and allow this shift to take place inside. Coming back anytime the mind wanders. And now letting go of that awareness of the breath and that rising and falling. Allow your chin to gently fall forwards towards your chest. So letting your head feel really heavy, imagining that your head is so heavy that it's impossible to hold your head up, that your chin is just being drawn down to your chest, just through the weight of your head. Letting it become really heavy. Feeling as you do that, as the head begins to feel heavier and heavier, there's an opening at the back of the neck. You can feel the vertebrae expanding and opening. Taking breaths in, breathing in deeply into those spaces, imagining that you're opening up the back of your neck with your breath as the head is heavy, relaxing your head, letting it fall forwards, and then gently allowing the head to become light and filled with air as you very slowly allow it to rise back up, so the chin begins to rise back up. But now it's as if the head is so light and filled with air that maybe even it feels as though the head is sitting taller above the shoulders as it comes back upright, feeling that sense of spaciousness in the back of the neck, down into the shoulders, feeling the shoulders drop away from the ears, taking this quality of ease and spaciousness into your day, whatever it brings. Taking a final big breath through the nose and allowing it to really gently ease out through the mouth. Softening as you return movement to your fingers and your toes. Maybe taking a stretch through the arms. Whatever feels good, maybe a yawn if a yawn wants to emerge. And then before you open your eyes, allowing a sense of energy and vitality to come up through your toes, all the way up through your legs, up through your body, into your chest, all the way up into your face, up to your head, and gently blinking open your eyes, feeling really ready and open for the day ahead, whatever it brings.